Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of the Variety Channel. Right now it's just gonna look really a lot like Eli Plays Video Games channel. That's my name, by the way. But I am going to be posting a large variety of videos, from gaming to cooking to music, whatever the people want to see also is going to be taken into account. So it's the first video that's going to be on the channel, so I think I'm excited. This is going to be a series that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing a rebuild where I trade every player over a 75 overall on this team and see if I can win any games with them. I'm going to be playing an all Madden because I think I'm good enough to play an all Madden. I've played a decent amount of Madden, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm just going to close my eyes. Obviously, I don't have a face cam right now. I'm probably going to work on getting one of those relatively soon, but, it'll happen. I'm just going to close my eyes. You can't see me doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to close my eyes and see what franchise I land on. The best franchise is going to be better because I'm going to get more picks out of whoever I land on, but let's go. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, okay. That's not the ideal option. Let's see. Probably be a coach. Don't really need to have any other kind of setting. Gonna play on all Madden, simulation style. Salary cap's gonna be on. All this stuff I'm gonna leave on. Yeah. I don't even know. I've always wondered what the career clock settings are. They really don't seem to actually do anything when you leave them on. I don't even know what they entail exactly. Gonna be playing 10-minute quarters. Probably accelerate play clock of 15 seconds. I like this because it makes you really have to hurry a lot more when you're... Okay, don't need that. I don't need that either. So it'll make it a lot easier for, not easier, it'll make it a little harder and more stressful during games for when I'm playing. Okay, so we're going to keep those settings, and then I think we're good to go. Oh, already one of my team leaders wants to talk. That is not a... Thank you for that brilliant piece of insight on one of the most basic points of Madden. Alright, so... Who are we going to be trading? Gonna have to get rid of Deshaun Watson. I'm also not allowed to trade for players over 75 overall, so this is going to be pretty much a complete draft build. This guy is 74, so I guess he's going to be the centerpiece of our O-line. Fells is gone. I think that's a rookie backup, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, he's a guy with 1 year of experience from... but he's 27. So he's gone. Tunsil's gone. All the players that got traded for with the Dolphins are gone. DeAndre Hopkins is gone. Will Fuller's gone. Kenny Stills is gone. Duke Johnson and Carlos Hyde are both gone. Yeah, this team is not going to be very good season 1, obviously. I'm going to try and win games with them, but it's going to be really hard. So let's see what I can get for these players. Actually, you know what? I'm going to come back when I am ready to show you guys what I've done. Alright, first trade is done with. I was able to get the Saints first round picks the next 2 years off them for Hopkins and Zach Cunningham, so good bit of business. Alright, next little bit of business I got done. I got rid of J.J. Watt and D.J. Reader and my 7th this year for the Cardinals, 1st this year and 2nd next year. And the fire alarm is going off in my house, so we'll see what that is. Alright, and the last trade not the last trade, but the last big player trade I did, I got rid of Laramie Tunsil and Deshaun Gibson for the Texans, the Panthers first next year, and the year after that, their third. So getting a lot of first round picks for these players so far, but this is probably the last first I'm going to be able to get for, less than 3 players. Another big time trade I got done here, Deshaun Watson and Bernardrick McKinney for the Redskins first and third next year. They're going to have a high pick, so I'm accruing a lot of picks from teams that normally do terrible in simulation, but they'll probably do a lot better with the players I've given them, to be fair. So we'll see what happens. I think I'll be good picks, so. Okay, I know I said a while ago that this is the last first round pick, but I got another one. This is probably actually the last first round pick I'm going to be able to get without giving up 3 players. So I got the Dolphins first round pick next year, and then their 5th the year after that, which obviously is not going to be a good pick, but their first this year is probably going to be very good value because they do awful in simulation first year normally. I keep saying that I'm not going to do any more first round picks, but I got another one. This is Jordan Reed and Carlos Hyde for the Bucks first round pick, and we're going to keep going. We got maybe 6 players left to trade. That's about it, so it won't be that much longer. Here's another first. Got Kenny Stills off the roster to the Ravens for their first, which is not going to be worth very much, but still first round picks, so can't really complain about that. 4 players left now. Alright, got 2 players off the books here. We got Duke Johnson and Garyon Conley to the Bills for their first this year and their third next year, which I think is very good value for them. Duke Johnson is pretty old, and Garyon, actually, neither of them are that old, but first and a third for an 82 and a 77 is still pretty good value, so pretty happy with that one. I think this is all but one of my 75 overall players left. I shipped Will Fuller, Bradley Roby, and Jonathan Joseph off to the Broncos for their first this year and their third this year, so pretty good value, I would say. They're going to be a team that does not do well, although maybe, I don't even know how these teams are going to do once I trade all these players, but I have quite a few first rounds at this point. Alright, as I was trying to make a trade involving Darren Fells, they told me my roster was too small, so I'm going to have to make a few signings to make it large enough to even take him. Yes, I see Antonio Brown, but right now, because the simulation hasn't really started, I've decided that I'm not going to be able to actually, take players off waivers. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Hopefully we find some valuable pieces in here. Probably going to sign, I'll sign Sua Cravens. And then I think I can make this Darren Fells deal. This is with the Jags that I was making the deal. They have quite a few picks, by the way. And they also were going to take Fells for Fells, who is not really that useful of a player, for a second next year, which is someone should fire their GMs, all I'm saying. Okay, never mind. Suddenly that deal is no longer on the table. Alright. Guess I'll take a third this year for him. Yeah, okay. So I got rid of Fells for a third this year. So, now my roster has 36 players on it, as you can see. I'm going to have to fill it out with a bunch of players below 75 overall, so probably going to be a lot of rookies and young players. Are there rookies in free agency? I don't actually know. First of all, I got to get out of here, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so right now we've got a pretty thin roster. We've got 43 players in our whole roster. O-line's looking like this. Didn't sign any new O-linemen. Thought we had enough depth there. At tight end, we are starting a rookie from Marion, wherever the fuck that is. Oh, got demonetized. Whatever. Then a receiver, we've got Kiki Kuti. He's probably one of our best players than whoever this guy is. DeAndre Carter looks solid. And then I signed DeMarcus Lodge from free agency out of Ole Miss. And we also got a rookie running back. If you're noticing a lot of rookies, it's because I'm trying to win Rookie of the Year. We got a Wake Forest rookie, Matt Colburn II, which the fact that his name is the second and not junior means that he already has a kid. So That's good, and it's named after him. Quarterback, we're signing undrafted rookie Terry Jackson. He actually tends to make it onto rosters pretty frequently in franchise, I've noticed. So that I'm interested to see how he performs. Vernon Hargraves, I think that's Lonnie Johnson, and I signed Tease Tabor also to be our slot corner. I think he'll be pretty good. Well, good is, you know, comparative. We have Angelo Blackson, sorry, not Jackson, Blackson, starting at right end. This guy, we really don't, I don't know most of these players, I'm going to be honest. Jaleel Day, starting at strong safety. He was already on the team. Sua Craven's backing him up. Old ass Mike Adams. I'm a Panthers fan, so I know Mike Adams. He's, what, 38 now? Yeah, 38 years old. Very, very old. We've got this guy, a middle linebacker, Trey Lamar III, who's a rookie. So hopefully he can pick up Rookie of the Year for defense. And we've got Tyrell Adams, who I'm hoping does well. And then Brennan Scarlett starting at left outside linebacker, sorry. And then kicker, we have Brian Anger, or punter, we have Brian Anger, kicker, Kaimi Fairbairn. So for this series, I don't think I'm going to up any of the sliders for XP. So for this year's draft, we have accrued quite a few picks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 firsts, a second, a 3 thirds, 2 fourths, a fifth, and then next year we have a first, second, 3 thirds, a fourth, 2 fifths, 2 sixths, and our 7th pick. So we've got a fuck ton of firsts this year, so I'm hoping to make a big splash. Also, I hope the draft class is good, because if the draft class sucks, that obviously blows. Like, we aren't going to be happy with that. But yeah, 9 first rounders I'm hoping will make a big impact on the team. Probably only end up with a few players over 75 overall from that, but, you know, they'll be above 75 before the end of the second season. Also, this first season I will not be doing training at all. I'm just going to simulate it completely. Probably going to play one game. Well, obviously you'll get to see that. But I'll simulate through the preseason right now, and we will see where the team is at after that. Obviously there are not going to be any cuts we have to make because the team is so small. Alright. Set season goal. I'm going to say 4 wins, but I don't think we're going to achieve 4 wins. So there's a setting, I believe, where I can make the coach unfireable, and I need to make that. Oh yeah, okay, so CPU only. So now we can't be fired. I mean, it was already like that, but not going to up any of the XP sliders, as I was saying. But yeah, we're gonna upgrade these players, and then we'll see how it goes. Alright, Sua got an upgrade. Probably going to auto-upgrade, be very low management for the whole season. I think I'll play week 17, see how that goes, and I'll see you then, I guess, and I'll play my first game in the next episode. Hope you guys have a good day.